get about a million and a half people that actually come through, right? And so I came here today with my wife, my daughter, and my daughter, Summer's friend, Faith. And here's the thing. So while we're here, we're having fun, eating all types of insane food and making memories. My internet-based businesses are still making money. So today, we probably gained at least, at a minimum, 100 new customers just today alone. While I'm here having fun with my family, um, and just having a good time, right? So we probably, at a minimum, have gained 100 new customers, and have probably rebuild. Let's see, probably rebuild about 300 to 500 existing customers today. Customers that are part of our subscription programs, our membership programs, our continuity programs, and what you want to do. Right. So this is the reason why. Listen, guys, if everyone needs to have an internet-based business, every single person needs to have an internet-based business. If it's no more for the reason than having cash flow, having money come in while you're making memories and having fun with your family while you're doing other things, right? There's no reason why in today's day and age you should only have one stream of income. Like no one should have. I could care less how old you are. Could care less what your background is. Could care less what your educational level is. Could care less what your finances are. No one should have just one stream of income. There's no reason why you should be working for someone else, making them rich, working for a company, making them rich, and you're not doing something for yourself, right? You don't have some stream of income coming in for yourself. You don't have cash flow that's coming in for yourself. So here's how you do it. Right? The first thing is to stop thinking that it takes money to make money. It doesn't take money to make money. Matter of fact, if you're from the hood like I am, you probably know plenty of people who made money in the hood, in the ghetto, and they didn't have money, right? Think about it. The crackheads or the bums or the homeless people who push carriages around, right? And they're collecting bottles, they're collecting cans to take them to the recycling center. Those guys don't have money, but they're making money, right? They don't have money, but they're making money. And I'm going to show you how you can make money even if you don't have money. Just stick with me for a second. I'm going to get to that. I'm going to give you three things that you need to be able to make money even if you don't have money, right? So the crackheads, right? The homeless people, the folks that um, are in the ghetto, in the hood, right? So they're pushing cans, they're collecting bottles. I mean, they're pushing carriages, they're collecting bottles and cans, and they're taking those bottles and cans to the recycling center, right? Those guys did not have money. They don't have money to make money. I'll give you another example of someone who doesn't have money, but they still go out and find a way to make money. And then I'm going to give you the three things that you need to be able to make money without having, even if you don't have money, without having money. So think about like the girl, the neighborhood girl, or the neighborhood ladies who would braid hair for guys. They would do cornrows, right? They would do twists. They would do flat twists. Those individuals didn't have money in most cases, but what they did was they had a skill set. They knew how to braid hair, and they were able to go in and make money without having money. So that's another example of someone, right? Think about the boosters from back in the boosters who would go in and boost things and then come back, maybe bring it back to the block or come back to people that they knew, family members, and then they would sell the stuff that they boosted, right? They didn't have money, but they were able to make money. Think about like back when I grew up. I grew up on the east side of Bridgeport, Providence Cannon Village. And if you grew up in Bridgeport, If you grew up on the East End, or if you grew up in the projects, Volunteering Village, or if you grew up on the East Side of Bridgeport, you probably knew a guy by the name of Al Fixit. And Al Fixit was the guy who would climb the telephone pole, and he would go in, climb the electrical pole, and get you unlimited cable. Get you unlimited cable. You go in and illegally connect it. Now, I'm not telling people to do anything illegal. What I'm doing is I'm giving you an examples of individuals who didn't have money, right? Groups of individuals who didn't have money, but they were able to make money. Take a look at this. There's a ton of people that are out here. It's about a million and a million and a half people that come through this thing every single time it comes out here, right? So I'll give you a couple, and I can continue to go on and on and on about individuals or groups of people who don't have money who still go on to make money, right? Because the three things that you need to be able to make money, even if you don't have any money to start with. I'm going to give you four things, as a matter of fact. The first thing is you have to be able to think. Doesn't matter how old you are, doesn't matter where you're at. You have to be able to think, right? Finding time to be alone and thinking. Thinking about how am I going to get this done? How am I going to get this done? Asking yourself the right question. How am I going to make money? Even if I don't have money, how am I going to do this? That's the first thing. The ability to think. Where we going, babe? All right. The second thing is I'm following the queen around here. So she's leading me to the promised land of the corn dogs. So the second thing that you need is you need resourcefulness. You need resourcefulness, right? The people that tend to be the most poor, that come from the most desperate backgrounds, the most impoverished backgrounds, they are super resourceful, right? Drug addicts are super resourceful. They know how to go in and get crack or heroin, even if they don't have money. They'll find a way to do it. It's the people that have the most limited resources that know how to be resourceful, right? So being resourceful is the second thing that you need. The first thing is you need to be able to think, right? The second thing is you need to be resourceful. You get someone who has money, the same opportunity as someone who is super resourceful, and the resourceful individual will beat the pants off of a person who has money and no resourcefulness. The third thing is you need to be creative. Hey, baby, I got it. Your money's no good here. I got it. And next time you take your woman out, my man, tell her her money's no good, and you pay for it. What you say? Say, hey, my money. Look, my money look better in my pocket. Hey, that was your card I was supposed to. No, sir. Yeah. So thinking, being able to think, and then resourcefulness. And then the third thing is creativeness. So being creative in the way that you're going about it, right? Being creative in the way that you're going about it. We all have the same opportunities, right? Listen, we all have the same. If you know my background, you know that there's no reason why I should have been able to make tens and tens and tens of millions of dollars. Don't be no hater. Don't be no hater. Instead, embrace the information, right? There's people that can go in and they can hate, and then there's people that'll say, you know what, let me learn and let me listen and see what he has to offer, because he's come from an environment that statistically he should not have been able to make it out of. Come from an environment where statistically he should not have been able to do what he's been able to accomplish, right? So if you don't be a hater and instead you become an embracer, then you give yourself the tools and the resources. Look at her. Look at her. Look at this. This is what you call happiness. All it takes is a corn on the cob. Resourcefulness. Doesn't take a lot of money, right? I don't have to go and buy her a $50,000 diamond ring. All I need is a $5 this. This beats this all the time, right? It's the resourcefulness. So if you go in, now here's how you go in. Okay, you say, Ty, well, thinking, creativeness, resourcefulness. Okay, what if I got those things? Now, how do I go in and turn that into being able to make money? The first is you got to have a desire, right? Having that desire. Desire is the first thing. And then the second thing, and this is the most important thing, making the decision. Making a decision. Like I had to make a decision that I wanted to become a millionaire. I had to make a decision that I wanted to move out of the ghetto. I had to make a decision that I wanted to change the trajectory, the path that my family was going on. Listen, I come from a background of my family get food stamps, state assistance, social security, government assistance, right? Um, living in the projects, living in the hood. Who's going to help you? You don't have to know how it's going. You can first make the decision to all of it. Mom says, right? I didn't have money.